So we're going to move into this concept of assessment. And this is one of my favorite quotes. That this is from another IR, I think, longtime person in the IR field, and he puts this message at the end of every email he sends. Start collecting something, put the results to work, and improve on what you did next time. And I love this. I think I came into the IR field having just completed a doctorate in a program where everything had to be perfect, and if it wasn't perfect, you threw it out. And it's sort of a privilege to be in that kind of scenario. The fact is, we are serving students, we are serving community members, we're serving our colleagues day to day, day in and day out. And so many people here are doing so much, working all the time. We don't necessarily have time to have the perfect assessment strategy for everything that we do, but we don't need to. Let's do something, let's put the results to work and improve on what you did next time. So that's kind of the attitude that I go into designing assessment plans with. And why would we do this? So the reasons we assess, yes, I have to name that we have to do this for accreditation, right? So we need to be able to produce something for accreditation. But I think most folks know me well enough to know that that would never be the reason that I would spend a whole bunch of time staying up late working on a training. I actually believe that assessing helps us to serve our students better, to deliver like what we're supposed to deliver, and to help our students and community reach their educational goals. So we assess, so we find out what's not working and we can improve it. We assess to facilitate these kind of interdisciplinary conversations that we're having now, think about how we can best meet the mission. And we assess to provide evidence to justify the needed resources to maintain or improve our programs. So we're gonna stop right now to take a brief poll. And we're going to ask our, not intended to be trick question. Who is responsible for SAO assessment? Option A, anyone who wants to do it should do it. But if you don't want to, that's okay. SAO or B, SAO assessment sounds like it has something to do with data. The Office of Institutional Research should assess every single SAO on campus. Or option C, every service area on campus is responsible to assess at least 2 of their own SAOs per program and area review cycle. The Outcomes and Assessment Committee and the Office of Institutional Research are available to provide support. So I'll go ahead and ask Indra if you can launch our poll. Put in your guesses, please.
Everyone.
Responses are coming in.
Okay. We're getting close. We got about...
Yeah, we have some 80% of the answers, of the responses.
Are you able to share the poll results, Indra? I actually didn't practice doing that. Awesome.
Yes, we'll be able to share it. With about 85% of the responses.
So far, I'm liking the results, folks. Spoiler alert.
We have about 89% of the responses.
I think we can go ahead and close and show then.
Okay. Okay. Can everyone see the poll?
I think you have to share screen, maybe?
Oh, share screen.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Okay.
See the poll.
All right. So excellent work, workshop participants. My fear is the ones who didn't come to the workshop are the ones that would have said A or B. Let me go ahead and start sharing screen again. All right, so answer A, as the vast majority of folks in the room guessed it, is incorrect. SAO assessment is one of the requirements, and so if we don't assess, we risk getting a citation and accreditation. But more importantly, as I was saying, it helps us to do all we can to support student learning at the college. Option B, also incorrect, beyond the fact that it would be kind of physically impossible, even if no member of our team ever slept or ate, it would be ineffective. So the people who are in the best position to assess their work are the ones that are doing the work. So if we assess it from the outside and then tell you, here's what you're doing well and not, like, we're probably missing things. You understand your data, the ins and outs of the services you're providing so much better than we do. So we can assist you. We can tell you, like, hey, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, that seems related. But you all are going to be the drivers of how best to assess what you're doing. So that leads us to option C. Yes, that is the correct answer. Outcomes and Assessment Committee, Dean Forbes, Julie Cohn, they're there, Linda Beth, are there to help you. Office of Institutional Research, we're here to help, but you all are driving that assessment.